Meghan Markle and Prince Harry's visit to Morocco is to take place amid a series of violent protests that have been shaking the North African country for days. The Duke and Duchess of Sussex are set to spend 3 days in Morocco for an official visit, during which Meghan will join a cooking class and meet children with special needs. The royal visit, taking place between Saturday and Monday, will be heavily focused on education, with the visit to the original Education for All boarding house, which gives an education to girls in rural parts of the country. After meeting pupils and teachers, Prince Harry will invest founder Michael Mchugo with the Most Excellent Order of the British Empire. But the country is currently being invested by a series of manifestations, with police trying to quash protests with water cannons and batons. On Wednesday, several demonstrators gathered in Morocco's capital city, Rabat, and took part in a peaceful march organized to shed a light on teachers' wages and work conditions. But they were clubbed to the ground and physically removed from the streets when they started walking from the Education Ministry towards the Royal Palace. And thousands more marched in their cities, to seek pay raises, promotions and protest against the limited opportunities given to low-ranking teachers, whose salaries are approximately £350 a month. Demonstrator Nmekele said, "We are doing a peaceful march, but unfortunately the police are cracking down on us. Teachers are falling to the ground. Teachers are being insulted. Our message is education. Stop the injustice." An average of 48 protests are being held on a daily basis in Morocco, according to the country's Ministry for Human Rights. This wave of anger comes 8 years after the first major nationwide Arab Spring protest set Morocco alight. In 2011, tens of thousands of people took the streets to demand reforms and social justice. Today, protesters are asking for a better quality of life, the end of police abuse and water shortages. Meghan and Prince Harry will also spend time with British Ambassador to Morocco, Thomas Riley, and his wife Alex, who on Saturday will host a reception attended by influential Moroccan women, young entrepreneurs and disabled athletes among others. Meghan's engagement in Morocco will be the first royal visit after her 5-day trip to New York, during which she celebrated her pregnancy with a lavish baby shower at the Mark, the Upper East Side hotel with the U.S. most expensive suites. The Duchess of Sussex, who is believed to be approximately 30 weeks into her pregnancy, will be allowed to get on a plane until her 38th week, according to NHS guidelines. Meghan Markle's father Thomas Markle has not shied away from the press since his daughter announced her engagement to Prince Harry and has caused never-ending drama for his daughter. But will the birth of Meghan's first child trigger further problems or heal the deepening rift between the two? After initially appearing to be a solitary man who spoke little of the upcoming wedding, royals fans were shocked when it was revealed he had accepted money from the tabloid press to stage photographs, showing him looking up British history in an internet cafe and a very public tuxedo fitting. What followed was an emotional roller coaster for Meghan when it was reported her father had pulled out attending her wedding last May, but just a day later he said he had changed his mind and would go to the wedding, only to reverse that decision for a third time and said he had dropped out due to urgent heart surgery. Since then, he has been truly open with the press and said he has no working phone number or address to contact his daughter, and slammed Meghan for her sense of superiority and claimed she looks terrified in her new role. The latest development is that Thomas Markle recently shared a personal letter to the press that Meghan had written to him. In it she penned he broke her heart into a million pieces and urged him to stop lying to the press. This followed on from 5 of Meghan's closest friends opening up to People magazine about their best friend and sharing their thoughts on her broken relationship with her father. Meghan is due to give birth to her first child in the spring, and some hope the child could be a way to mend the bond between Meghan and her father. Royal commentator and author of Royally Suited, Harry and Meghan in their own words, Phil Dampier told Express.co.uk this is a make or break moment. He continued, The way the story has developed in the last couple of weeks with the People Who Talk to People magazine on behalf of Meghan and the fact she has gone out to New York and doesn't seem to be visiting her father, clearly the relationship has broken down. I would have said if you had asked me a month or two ago that the birth of the baby was an ideal opportunity for her to try and patch things up with her dad and for them to come together. Obviously it will be very sad if he didn't ever get to see his grandson or granddaughter, but unfortunately it could go the other way. If there is no communication when the baby is born, I think the relationship is probably damaged forever and it's highly unlikely it will ever be healed, whereas a couple of months ago I thought it might be something which could have brought them together. Now I don't think anyone will know quite which way it would go, but it would be the obvious catalyst for them to try and heal their rift. However, the way things have developed over the last few weeks, I have my doubts and the relationship could have been damaged irrevocably. Mr. Dampier explained he believes the relationship between father and daughter was strained before her relationship to Prince Harry, and believes it started breaking down when she moved to Toronto to star in Suits and started mixing in different circles. At some point Meghan's family, perceived she was becoming a glamorous Hollywood star or a glamorous actress certainly, and she started moving in different circles, Mr. Dampier explained. I think the relationship at some point was damaged in that period even before she met Harry. I don't think the relationship went bad when she met Harry, I think it was already bad. It was very strange to me, the fact Harry never even met Thomas Markle before asking for his daughter's hand, speaks volumes, but obviously she didn't have a good relationship with him then. It has been going on for many years and I don't think anyone from the outside could really say what the original cause of it was. The royal commentator explained Kensington Palace dealt with the situation badly and a courtier should have been sent to his home in Mexico before the wedding to put an arm round him. Over. The fact they didn't do this indicates the relationship broke down beforehand, he said. Mr. Dampier said he hopes as an outsider the child will be the catalyst for them healing their differences and patching up their problems. But he added, there is talk of a tour of America later in the year for Harry and Meghan, so she might take the baby out there and go and see her father, so that is a possibility. But as a result of the events of the last couple of weeks, I have my doubts whether it is going to happen. Meghan Markle touched down in London last night just hours after her extravagant baby shower, travelling in a luxurious private jet which cost a staggering £95,000, $125,000. The Duchess of Sussex looked fresh as she stepped on England's soil last night, arriving back from her 6-day trip to the Big Apple with friend Amal Clooney, who organised her baby shower. Meghan was spotted wearing an all-black sports ensemble, a black cap and a beige coat as she left the Upper East Side Mark Hotel to board her flight on Wednesday night. Meghan, who was about 7 months pregnant, spent the week in New York visiting her close friends who organized the riveting baby shower for their mother-to-be. The lavish event was hosted by Hollywood A-lister Amal Clooney and tennis star Serena Williams, in a £57,600 a-night penthouse. Meghan's trip is worth almost $500,000, on top of her return private flight in the luxurious Gulfstream G450 twin-jet plane, which cost a total of astonishing £191,830, $250,000. The G450 jet can seat up to 16 people and boasts a shower, a 3-person divan and a convection oven to prepare in-flight meals. The plane even includes recliner seats which transform into beds for guests to rest on board the flight. The jet a popular choice among the Hollywood elite due to its luxurious features and advanced flying technology. The G450 a 14-inch liquid crystal display screens and an enhanced vision system so pilots have a clear view of runway markings and their surroundings, even icy and wintry weather conditions. Last night, Kensington Palace confirmed the Duchess' travel has been privately funded but declined to further comment about further costs such as security. Meghan's baby shower was also a lavish affair, with a star-studded guest list and array of expensive gifts brought into the hotel where the event was held. Guests were gifted with £172, $225 away carry-on suitcases, with a trolley full of the bags being wheeled into the Mark Hotel. Hosts Amal Clooney and Serena Williams are thought to have splashed £64,010, $83,665 on the event. The list of attendees included stylist Jessica Mulroney, Gayle King, Misha Anu, Marcus Anderson, Daniel Martin, Taran Toomey.